try to group up and get it all on one screen. It's not Battle Wits, but it feels kind of close. Okay. Is this good? This is good. All right, let's do it. All right, next up for the evening, after playing the Temur Kinnan Urza deck, we are playing a little bit of Yorion Tron. So Wacky Wednesday yesterday, we missed out on playing this bad boy. We were playing an 80-card Tron deck, and I know what you're thinking. That seems like a terrible idea. You're diluting the number of times you're going to have turn 3 Tron. And you'd be right if we weren't playing the worst version of Tron, Blue Tron. But we're not just playing Blue Tron, we're playing Blue-Green Tron. So we're going to bridge the gap between the worst version of Tron and the best version of Tron, and Mono-Red Tron does not count as a version of Tron. So, what are we doing in this deck? So we've got Arcum's Astrolabes and Abundant Growth, so we're going to use those to flicker eventually with Yorion to draw some cards. We've got Expedition Maps to find our Tron pieces. Then here on 2, we've got a bulk of spells. Prophetic Prism is like additional copies of Arcum's Astrolabe for 2 mana, but since we should have a glut of colorless mana here, shouldn't be a problem. We've also got Simic Signets. Signets and Talismans are a staple of the blue Tron decks. We've got Condescend and Remand, so we've got a little bit of stack-based interaction. Sylvan Scrying, the package with Expedition Map that is going to help us find our Tron pieces most effectively and quickly. Then it starts getting crazy, because we have Karn the Great Creator, which is, again, sometimes a staple of Green Tron, or at least Eldrazi Tron. We've got 1 Oblivion Stone, 2 Mulldrifters, so that's a 5 mana payoff that just draws us 2 cards. We can also be played at 3 mana to draw 2 cards and not leave behind the 2/2 body. Then we've got 4 Primeval Titans. This will fix up our Tron pieces. We can get ourselves a Sanctum of Ugin, or a Blast Zone, or an Academy Ruin with that. We've got a Singleton Walking Ballista. We can fetch that with the Sanctum of Ugin. So this will trigger whenever we play a colorless spell with converted mana cost 7 or greater. And we get to search our library for a colorless creature card, which could include Sundering Titan, Walking Ballista, or Ulamog. We've got a 1 of All Is Dust. I don't know if we have any way to fetch this. I assume not. We have a Tolaria West in here. That's also able to transmute for Tron pieces. And then 4 of Karn Liberated and some Hydroid Krasis to tie the room together. So this is a wacky and wild one. And instead of playing the Mindslaver in the main deck, we've got Karn the Great Creator to go and find it. So we can loop Mindslaver with Academy Ruins to shut our opponent out of the game, as well as having access to Karn Wishboard. So here we go, playing a little bit of Yorion Tron, the Mana Symbol channel tonight. We've been bleeding play points all week. So let's see if we can have an acceptable performance with this absolutely bananas deck. Yorion, the Kinnan Song deck from yesterday rewarded us with a 1/4 and a 4/1, which was pretty good spread there of variance. And then my favorite modern deck right now, Temur Kinnan, also gave us a very medium result just there. Here's my Yorion, the big old Sky Noodle. Oh, we're against Ice 9 again. Played against this player last week. They're famous for red-white prison sort of Ponza decks. All right, this hand has 2/3 of Tron. If we draw a blue source of any kind in the next couple turns, we'll be able to play this Mulldrifter. So I'm going to keep this sketchy one, bottom the Ulamog, and pray. Say a little prayer. Sheltered Thicket. They fetched a Sheltered the Copperline Gorge. What in the hell? Alright, this looks like my green-red lands deck. So we're not likely to get hit with Suppression Field out of a Renin 6 deck. Renin 6 and Cycling deck. Okay, we'll play the mine. Let's see if we natty draw the power plant in our 80 card deck. Yeah, just having one of those spells where it feels like no matter what I play, it's just not going... Yeah, Naya. Ooh, boy. They shocked it, but they didn't play anything. I don't like that. Alright, well, here's my second tower. Actually, I'm going to play... Am I going to play Blast Zone? So, if they kill one of my Tron pieces on their turn... I'm assuming they're going to play some type of land destruction at some point. If they kill one of my Tron pieces on their turn, I want to have the tower in my hand just in case they go after the tower. I would like to expose as little of my functional Tron as possible. Probably a boom bust here. If I know Ice 9. Yeah. And they targeted the right land. They got a little lucky. Maybe should have cranked my Blast Zone against the Renin 6, but... Yikes! Well, at least they haven't seen what kind of terrible Tron deck I'm on here. And then they cycled the Sheltered Thicket because it was in their hand. That's really neat. Alright, we're going to scoop that one out. We're not doing anything. If we had gotten to keep our fourth land there or drawn a fourth land there to play this Karn, I maybe would have been interested, but just not going to do it there. Aether Gust is probably really good here. Remand and... Can you actually not copy out of the chat on Moto? Huh. What up, Mayor Bear? How are your household thingies? I have to finish sideboarding in a second, but Okay, so we need to make some cuts here for the Aether Gusts. Coiling Oracle, Mulldrifter. Hydroid Krasis. So I don't want to go overboard on colored spells. The one of Oblivion Stone is less good than like Mulldrifter. Alright, let's try this. I'm going to try to mull a little more aggressively. How's it going? Our first league, which I was recording for the video for Wizard's Tower, was a 1-4, but the deck still did some bonkers things, so that was fun. This one is going not great in the first game. We had a pretty rough hand, so let's see if we can do better here. Jeez. I guess I'm supposed to mulligan hard with this deck because it's a Tron deck. Oh yeah, there we go. It's Turf 4 Tron against the land destruction deck. So let's toss this payoff and keep this quote-unquote payoff. Play my forest first. It seems like their deck might be slower off the mark than the Ice 9 decks I'm used to playing against, but that might have just been how it went down in game 1. They did show Birds of Paradise last game, so it's entirely possible they have... Okay, so that's a complete Tron. So maybe we just play Island this turn so that I can play Tron piece into... that's almost definitely wrong. And I don't want to not spend my mana. I have no idea how to play Tron, I guess. Well, I guess Green Tron is much more straightforward than what we're doing here. This is, like, super weird. So I was just sitting here being like, oh, I want to save the Sylvan Scrying, and I want to protect my Tron pieces, but I shouldn't be doing both of those at the same time. So we definitely screwed up that turn. That said, cast Mulldrifter. So, should be okay here for now. But I am worried about what they're going to do with this acceleration and their probably endless amounts of land destruction in their hand. Okay, we have picked up a Condescend. That's one of the best draws in this situation. So we didn't have any Condescend, Remand, or Aether Gust until this point, but now we have one. So if they pick off my mine, I will be able to... Right, because they can go after my blue mana. That's definitely a thing they can do. All right. And they responded to their boom bust by cracking their fetch land, which means they get to... Oh my god. All right. They have the technology over there. They are stronger, faster, and more efficient. I kind of love it. So this Prophetic Prism is now kind of bad. So I'm going to play the map and hold on to the map crack, because depending on what they do here, we can crack the map and get something different from what they attack. Figures we're playing Yorion Tron in the very first matchup we run into is the not just Ponza deck, but the dedicated land denial deck. And they went after my blue mana because they're very, very clever. They know exactly what they're doing here. So Thoughts of Rain. What the hell is that? Each player sacrifices a card for each... sacrifices a land for each card in your hand. Wow. All right, so absolutely got crushed by that. Good for you, Ice9. That is really, really, really unfortunate. All right, not even a contest. Definitely made a bunch of mistakes there, but good lord, that was brutal. Unfortunate. Made a lot of misplays there that got us really messed up. So sandbag the blue mana in the matchups where you could draw interaction. Oh, Staff Matt 1992, who beat us in our previous league, is the trophy leader currently. And Tunneling Cat, who wrecked us yesterday, is one of the other trophy leaders. F. Paul's popular streamer, also up there with Amulet Titan. Sensing a pattern with this deck. We draw god-awful combinations of everything. Okay. Is this the most keepable hand I've had yet? I mean, I can't tell. I got two of the same Tron piece and a Mulldrifter. Blue-red. Oh, okay, so this is going to be a blue-red prowess deck, probably with some of the new cards. Okay. Play Island first. Let's not tip our hand to the fact that we're on Tron. They're probably going to have the 2-mana 3/3 flying prowess here, bringing it in off the Rift Bolt. Unfortunately, because we were on the draw, light up the stage. Good. They didn't have the prowess creature. They get to do land Swiftspear, but that's not too bad. So we'll have Condescend next turn. Oh, okay. So I think I need to have the Condescend here. Okay, we'll see what they're doing with this other mana. I hope it's another Swiftspear or Soulscar Mage or something like that, and not a Burn Spell, because the Burn Spell will still trigger both of these, and I think... Yikes. Alright, well, we're still going to Condescend that, but... We're not even getting to counter a particularly good spell. Yikes. Jiggy, you may have put me up to a fool's errand here. Oh my god. I mean, to be fair, the first match was god awful against a literally probably the worst possible matchup, which was land destruction. It looked like spice. Yeah, I mean, it looked about as spicy as our list did, right? It was like, oh, look how crazy this is, but it just seems non-functional so far. Like it really feels like I'm playing like if you took 40 cards out of a Titan deck and 40 cards out of a Tron deck. It really feels like that. And not specific ones, like not with the intention to combine the two, but like at random almost. Yeah, I'm just dying here on turn 4. I mean, it's fine. I think I should have been tipped off by things like the one of Oblivion Stone. This makes no sense. You have no way to get this, right? Like, literally none? And it, like, there's heavy color requirements. Yeah. I mean, I don't know if we... But the thing is, it's a first league, so I don't know if we've also just been drawing below average. Also seems really bad against Mono Red Prowess. Just because we're not going to be able to consistently get to Tron. Yeah. All right, we'll try it like this. See how bad it is. I mean, at least if it's as awful as it seems like it is, it'll be a quick league. I'm not dropping the league just because I don't want to bleed that many points just for free. We're going to get this for the entertainment value, right? We're playing the meme. But not with that hand. Good God. So this is a 25 land deck, and it feels worse than playing my 23 land 80 card deck. Because look at this one, right? We have no snow mana. We don't have any green mana to play this Coiling Oracle. This Hydroid Krasis is useless. The Primeval Titan is useless. That is this like 7-hand unfunctional, 7-card hand that's unfunctional, completely non-functional. Okay, this is the best one so far. So bottom Ballista, bottom the Academy Ruins. Yeah. All right. If this deck can survive with this hand, this is the best we'll have done all the whole time. Yeah, we do like memes. We got the meme stream. All right, so we can Condescend this turn, and then next turn we can Arcum's Astrolabe Condescend again. So we need to hit a way to get the third Tron piece and a payoff. And that payoff can't be Hydroid Krasis. No, it can be, because we're going to have an island and the Astrolabe. So we can play blue-green. So this is by far the most functional we've gotten to be so far. This is going to be light up the stage to try to draw land. Yeah, perfect. Okay. Y'all ready to get him? We gonna get him. This deck is bonkers, and we gonna get him. Huh? Huh? You ready for this? Yeah, you are. No, you're not. Force Spike, baby. Get the out of here. Get the out of here. What do we got? Coiling Oracle. Bottom the Relic. Top the Oracle. Next turn, play Astrolabe. Then next turn, play the Oracle. Yeah. All right. Not the worst. Not the best. Should have played Astrolabe before I played the land out. Oh, I could just make my Tron happen. But I don't have a payoff. I'd rather have the Condescend up. Because we have Yorion. Tron +1 land is go get Yorion and play Yorion. Especially with the Arcum's Astrolabe in play. Oh, please light up the stage again. Oh, yes! We got him twice! Oh. Oh, no. Oh, no. Alright, so I put the Blast on top. I can play Oracle into Blast next turn. I think I'm just going to bottom both of these, to be honest. Because I don't have double green for the Titan right now, so it's not actually all that useful. I guess that's one of the best possible draws there. So we go green and 1. Play Sylvan Scrying. Getting mine? Nope. Power Plant. Power Plant? Power Plant. Now we can Condescend for 2. I'm 2 on my league. Beat humans in red-green mid-range. Am I just but am I just bad? I know I kept some bad hands, but am I just bad? I might just be bad. That is not how that should work, Magic. They didn't pay the 0. Thank you, Magic Online. Kind of? God, that's so stupid. Me and my opponent both punted. It was punt, counter punt. Okay, so if I can get both of these? Okay. We just hit a funny game of punt counter punt. Jiggy, I just condescended a spell for 0 and it worked. My opponent just went, not gonna pay the 0. They clicked through it. It was amazing. I don't know what to say. Okay, so tap that. Green. Play Abundant Growth. I guess in order to use it for color mana, we take those. Today we do for sure. Have I played a land yet this turn? I have not. Okay, so I can use this plus that. Get a green, play the Coiling Oracle. Put Yorion in my hand with the tower, unless I draw something better. All's Dust, sure. I'll take that. We take those here. Okay, so Yorion draws me at least 2 cards next turn. It's kind of sweet. And then we get to move the Abundant Growth onto probably 4. They scooped. Womp womp. The triple Condescend hand ate them alive. Because they kept a 1-lander. Okay, let's get another one of those. Almost makes you want to bring back the Remands. Might be better than something like Mulldrifter. Because you have the chance to slow them down. No, I know, Jiggy. No, I'm good on the Kinnan Urza deck. It's just sometimes when you look at stuff, it just really comes down to very narrow margins of variance. Okay. Gonna ship this one? I mean, I got rewarded last game by being pretty aggressive with my mulligans, right? This hand is unplayable. Okay, that's as far as we can go, I guess. So, send the Titan, send the Remand. Turn 1 map, turn 2 Prism. Turn 3, crack the map, play the Abundant Growth, maybe? Yeah, we can do that. Okay. We have a plan. It's probably way too slow, but we have a plan with this hand. My good friend Chris has arrived. Christopher Walking Ballista. Hello. They didn't hit any blue last game. I wonder if that was relevant. Time to get smashed. Holy crap. Ha, that's a yikes. Okay, so we're almost definitely dead next turn. That turn 3 kill. Well, I could play a 1/1 Walking Ballista, but we've seen that they play Lavadart, so. What tier is this deck? It's the same tier as I am Magic Celebrity. It's about an E. About an E tier deck. If you want a number 6, I guess it's probably tier 6. Yeah. We're definitely rocking the meme today. Yeah. Of course they hit the land. I think if they have Bolt, I'm just dead. No. I'm not dead to Bolt. Tier -2. It really feels like it, right? No, but tier 1's the highest. Oh, we're dead to Lavadart. Okay, Lavadart will do it. We're just dead. Cool. All right. Well, we're dying very, very quickly. Incredibly quickly. So, I guess that's okay. Jiggy, you know more math than I do. Does the tier list loop around? Is tier -2 actually lower than tier 1, even though tier 1 is better than tier 2? All right, this is the best hand we've seen, right? Like 100%? Yeah. Okay. And we're against Death Shadow. Yikes! All right. Oh my god, Inquisition. So if they take my Abundant Growth, I can't cast my Coiling Oracle. They only have 2 choices, so they both suck for me. At least they took the Coiling Oracle. At least they took the wrong one. The only flat circle that I know of is time. Shows what you know. Time is an illusion, and lunchtime, doubly so. What kind of Primeval Titan deck is this? We're not even playing Coalition Relic. It's Jun Shadow. Kind of turned on. Not gonna lie. All right, I think we're just gonna hold up mana for Condescend here, play out a Tron piece, and just hold up mana for Condescend. It's only a 3/4 Goyf, so I'm not really in a lot of trouble here. Awesome, Tron. We trying. Relic would be gas in this? Relic is in this. There's 2 relics in this deck. But there's 0 copies of Trinket Mage. Oh, they have the one open. I guess we would let it resolve. They don't know I have Condescend, so Condescend still has value, and that doesn't really stop me from doing what I want to do next turn. O-Stone. So if we hit our Tron next turn, Coalition Variety. Oh, Coalition Relic. I don't think so. It's... Excuse me. The reason they were playing Coalition Relic in Titan, when they were playing it, is that was before our Boil Grazer was printed. There was a bunch of, like, other weird surrounding factors. So we're going to hit for 6 here. 1 time ago, if it was not a problem. 2 times. Oh, this is the first instant. So we're going to do 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Jesus. Okay. Ow. There's no saving this deck? I mean, we'll see. If I rip Tron, I get to blow up their whole board, but also my whole board, which is god-awful. And I'm 1 land. So if I rip Tron, I can play Primeval Titan. Three Krasis, which gains me 1 life and draws me 1 card. I mean, it honestly might buy me enough time, so let's see. All right, X equals 3 Hydroid Krasis on turn 4. This is modern power level, people. This is not a drill. Fatal push. Yep. Yeah, just dead on board. Not even close. All right. Well, we got Veil of Summer in this sideboard, so maybe. What a train wreck. I feel like there's a way better way to play this deck without all this cute tutor package nonsense. But it's an 80-card deck, so I see why they did it. I'm gonna fight my memory. Good luck, my friend. Good luck. Stone out. Ballista out. Titan out. Coiling Oracle. Remand, Condescend. So I'm bringing in interaction, so let's see if this works. Gee, we haven't done our thing once, except for one game against Prowess where they kept the one lander and we had Condescend, Condescend, Condescend. And even when we did our thing, we really could have just played like an Obstinate Baloth. I think they would have scooped. Unkeepable again? Yeah. Absolutely unkeepable. 0 lander. Still unkeepable, going to 4. Alright. Alright. So this is a 4. Is this one of the... This is the 4, right? Yeah, this is the 4. But this is the Tron 4. Oh god, if they have Thoughtseize, oh my god, if they have Thoughtseize. God damn it. Alright, well we got a top deck, a payoff, which I boarded out. Jesus. God awful. Oh man. I mean, they played another Inquisition. I can get my Yorion, and I have enough quote-unquote mana to cast it. Can't play that. Jiggy, why? Why did you do this to me? This is so much work. Oh my god, they have freaking Fulminator Mage. Oh my god. Oh man, I've drawn 2 redundant Tron pieces. We missed the last piece. Oh my god. Sure, why not? Ashiok. Oh, it's not. It's you're great. You're great. You're so great, my friend. This league is gonna be like less than an hour. It's amazing. Now we can say why the unholy union, or we vetted the unholy union of Blue Tron and Green Tron. And it is just as terrible as people would have assumed. Second death, oh my god. Yep. We've won one game in 7. Oh man. Let's go. Let's go, baby. I played 60 blue-green Tron with signets and unexpected results. Yeah, but that sounds way closer to viable. Because this one's playing Coiling Oracle. This deck is playing a 2-mana blue-green spell instead of more colorless spells. The problem with this deck is that it needs snow mana for Astrolabe. It has lands that only produce colorless mana in all the Tron pieces, so at least 12. And then it's got blue and green spells and blue-green spells. They did everything in their power to make this deck unplayable. It feels like. It really, really feels like. I have played some bad decks so far in my time, but this might be the worst. This actually may be less functional than when I played blue-green Serum Powder Eldrazi with Karuga. This might be worse than that deck. And I built that deck. And that was before I learned how to Serum Powder. I learned how to Serum Powder thanks to Jiggy Wiggy while playing Turbo Chalice. Red-green Turbo Chalice lands. Alright. Okay, this might be the most playable one land we could put together. This is 0 Tron pieces. I got 2 7. So I'm basically on a mold of 5, but my 5 is pretty good. Is that where we're at? I think that's where we're at. Basically a mold of 5, but it's a pretty good 5. Nobody keeps 5s like I keeps 5s. 5 and 7, baby. This deck has 4 snowlands, 4 vistas. It's like, and 1. So there's 9 snow sources essentially in this whole deck, other than Astrolabes. Jesus Christ. I don't. Okay. Well, maybe something terrible happens to my Astrolabe. Land? Land of any kind. Nope. Alright. Oh no. Striped Riverwinder and Sultai colors. Alright. Alright, we're on the draw or die. Please? Please let me play some Magic? Nope. 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 We've drawn 3 cards since the beginning of the game. 0 of them were lands. I've gotten to watch my opponents play some good Magic, I think. So that's kind of been fun. All right, let's ditch. Let's ditch Pantless Karn. Karn of the No Pants over here. Oh, they're playing like As Foretold Living End. Wait a minute, I should have discarded Primeval Titan, right? Because if they play Living End, I get my Titan back. Shoot. Was not thinking clearly enough here. Did not think of the clever line. Well, if I draw nothing... Alright, we drew an island. Hooray. I think rather than playing the Signet, I'm going to pass, because it's likely they're going to go for Living End here, and I need to be able to counter it. Cycle, yeah. We're playing Simic Signet instead of the Talisman that's blue-green, which does make sense because you put a colorless in, you get a green and a blue out, whereas they're playing the 4-color As Foretold Living End deck. Which probably means they have Teferi. Or at least some of the white cycle cards. Oh, no. They'll have, was it Clarion Call? Something like that? I don't remember what it's called. Well, we hit Expedition Map, which means I have a single Tron piece. On turn 5, I'll be playing my first Tron land. As one does. We've still got a Force Spike open here. But it's a Force Spike that scries us too, so maybe. Maybe. Hopefully they get greedy and they cycle and then they cast their Clarion Call or whatever it is. They are thoroughly not going for it yet. They are getting a truly insurmountable graveyard before they go for it. Or they don't have it yet. Which would be surprising. I wonder if this deck exists basically purely for the purpose of playing all the best creatures that cycle, because they're playing the Striped Riverwinder, which is like probably the best creature for these decks, and then Desert Ceradon is a 6/4, so that seems pretty good. And then the Windcaller Aven is a 4/4 flyer, 4/3 flyer, 4/3 flyer. Yeah, 4/3 flyer, so it's pretty big. All right, we want Power Plant or Mine. The mines are all old bordered, so I'd rather have that. Play Simic Signet here because it develops my mana, which means next turn we could play Primeval Titan. I could have gotten Karn here. There's not. Oh, there was a Tormod's Crypt. Well, we'll see. We've got Condescend for 2, so we've got a Rune Snag. We now have a Rune Snag. We're now doing shit. You know, if I actually had a mana leak here, we'd be able to counter this. All right, we're gonna try it anyway, because you got to try, right? One of the games we managed to condescend something for 0 and have it work, so maybe. Huh? Huh? They forced it. Okay. I mean, sure. They could have just paid for it, but they forced it. want definitely want the Aether Gust. I don't think I want the Veils here. Titan takes them off of like all their mana, so that's pretty good. Ballista seems not great. All his dust is in theory good, but since they're probably going to get all their stuff into play at instant speed and we don't have any way to get to the all his dust, I don't really want it. And Primeval Titans are hard to cast, but I guess I want them. I think they tried to get way too cute with this deck, Jiggy. Like, the Primeval Titans should be more things that get you mana, not Primeval Titans. I've never seen a Primeval Titan in a Tron deck. And there's not even, like, a cool, like, land package here beyond what Tron normally plays. It's not like there's also Field of the Dead in here. This is another one of our maybe best openers. Guess I should have played the tower if I knew I was gonna play the map. Just played your opponent in League about 30 minutes ago. He used Unmoored Ego to remove Living End from his deck, beat him 2-1. Yeah. Well done, Mad Cow Chicken. Mad Cow and Chicken. Cow and Chicken. Anyone? No? Alright. Anyone remember the Ren and Stimpy-esque children's show, Cow and Chicken? Was it just called Cow and Chicken? I think it was. I know the voice actor that played Cow was the same voice actor that played Mr. Whiskers on Brandy and Mr. Whiskers. And I'm going down a deep, deep dark hole here of really messed up cartoon. They whiffed on their second land. We got a chance, baby. Show was messed up. Yeah. It was like Ren and Stimpy, right? Like, you go back and watch Ren and Stimpy, you're like, oh, God. Like, huh. That was a kid's show? And then the really popular one to talk about on the internet for a while was Courage the Cowardly Dog. Courage the Cowardly Dog is also really messed up. It's like if Salvador Dali made a children's cartoon show. Yeah, there's the white. The Glass Dust Hulks. They still haven't hit their second land. These are the only games we win. Our opponent keeps an unplayable hand. While we're in the 0-3 bracket. I'm 0-3. They're actually 1 and 2. Okay, so let's play Karn and shut off their one land. There's not even a Liquimetal Coating here. Let's play Karn and Arcum's Astrolabe. And get Tormod's Crypt. So go green. Karn. do we go full salt in the? Oh, good thing I picked up the relic, I guess. Shoot, but I can't. I guess I just cycle this now to wipe out. Yeah, because there's no way. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Next turn I can Primeval Titan. Yeah. It's not particularly relevant, but we wiped out their graveyard, so maybe we get to do stuff. We'll see. Depends on what they have left. Okay. Play Abundant Growth first. So green, 3. Four, 5, 6. Titan. Fear my turn 5 Titan with infinite mana with which I have nothing to do. Fear it! Fear it? Oh god. Oh, the Cycling Curator, sure. Yo, yo! You got a piece? Piece away, my friend. Are you 3-0 in your league, or still the 2-0? Oh no, your suggestions are great. This deck is just terrible. We got a redundant tower so that I have redundant everything. Okay. Lost the luckiest red-green mid-range player. Yeah, I mean, when I was playing against them earlier, they were just like, I don't know, I'll just have the scoos with the perfect timing to eat 2 of your Uros. It's like, ugh. More mana, eh? Alright, well. My deck is saying, don't say I never do anything for you. You want Tron pieces? I'll give you frickin' Tron pieces. You're about to have all the Tron pieces you can handle over there. I'm gonna Blast Zone and Sanctum of Ugin here. So I can play the Coiling Oracle, get Yorion, play Yorion. All right. This deck is definitely doing stuff. We're just like, there's no in any reasonable game this would not be allowed. We hit our Tolaria West. I don't even want to hit my Tolaria West. I have no way to bounce it. Good lord. All right. Get my Yorion. Sky Noodle. Blanc. Before it slides, add some mana. Okay. I mean, I'm getting a truly grotesque amount of value here. Like, that's a crazy amount of value. That's so much value. So much! Let's get another mine, I guess. Alright. Okay, abundant growth go here. Sure. Other abundant growth go here. Sure. Whatever. Triggers. Draw 3 cards, flip 1 card, get 2 lands. I've almost got all of the Tron pieces in my deck out. So that's something, I guess. We did draw a Condescend, so if they try to go off here, we will be able to counter it. I think they are going to try to go off here because they have to. Yeah. This is going to be the Ardent Plea. There you go. Trigger. I got half a sound effect there. Oh, it's still trying. Bloop. Force Spike. Yes! 2 game wins! 2 game wins! We're doing it! We're doing it! Just goes to show, if your opponent does essentially nothing all game, you too can win at Magic the Gathering. I now realize Aether Gust is actually kind of garbage here. Because Aether Gust can't hit Living End, which is the card that matters. Is there any way I can actually shore myself up against that? I don't think so. I think we just get Veil of Summer because this is able to fight against their counter on my counter, which is just bad logic, right? So maybe I'm supposed to keep the... Ugh. It's so bad. It's all so bad. Alright, I guess we're just rocking the main deck configuration, just praying for some of the reasonable cards. Oh god. It's almost over. It's almost over. This is definitely a keeper in this matchup. We've got the Relic. Okay, so they can't go off on turn 2. So let's play Mind Map. Or Forest Growth. I think we'd lost Jiggy Mare Bear. I'm sad. But we soldier on. We soldier on. Please resolve. Also, I don't have the mana activated anyway, so... I'm alphabetizing my collection. Want to shoot myself. Why are you alphabetizing it? That is not actually a particularly good way to... to find things. Black Tron with Karn the Great Creator and Wishclaw Talisman? Ooh. Yeah, I mean, I understand. Let me organize and sleeve the thing. Mayberry, you're great. You've been told, but you need to be told again. You're great. Alright, so they potentially have like 11 power next turn. Hooray. Let's see more. Black Tron with Karn the Great Creator and Wishclaw Talisman? Maybe. I don't know. The problem is green is just so good. Like, black-green Tron with some small number of Thoughtseize and Abrupt Decay was a thing for a small amount of time, but... when I came back to Modern, that was the best Tron deck. For a brief moment. Think of how it will feel when you're done. Yeah, that's true. So get a mine here. Play the mine. And pass. Because we... oh my god, that's the one thing I didn't... Alright. I also just can't even play this, apparently. What a train wreck. Jesus. Last couple of days have been rough. No, I just was like not paying enough attention and didn't even make the marginally correct choice that my terrible deck was presenting me. There were 2 of 3 Tron pieces in my deck that I could have gotten. And I got the wrong one. Good lord. A lot of random cards from Commander. They really do need to be alphabetized. Oh no. Hopefully it wasn't particularly valuable. I mean, we're on the draw here. I just need a second land. I'm going to do the bad thing. We're already 0-4. We're just injecting the tickets back into the Moto economy here, so we're definitely conceding this win or lose. An Azusa. Well, at least Azusa just got reprinted, so it's not as valuable. It's a freaking mono red prowess deck at 1 and 3. You know what? You know what? Nah. Nah. Screw this. See if we can win this shit. Mono red prowess at 1-3. Let's put him in the 1-4 with us. You live down here with me in the jank. We're not doing it, but we could. But we're not. No, we're gonna do the nice thing, but it's definitely very tempting. And that's assuming that we get in the position to win, which is almost impossible. Certainly with this hand, we're going nowhere fast. We gotta hit some lands. Jeez. Oh my god, this deck is so bad. But we might. Yeah, we might. And then we'll scoop. They have the Labrador. All right, so we're taking 4. Okay, so we're almost half dead already. On the plus hand, on the upside, this is the kind of hand that we could maybe beat. Maybe. All right, we gotta hit a land with this. So we didn't hit a land with that. Oh my god. Like I don't. Oh. They're just gonna kill me, so it didn't matter anyway. 4, 4, 3, so that's 11. So they could do 11 here if they want to. But they would require them to sack lands. They probably won't. All right. So I get to put out a blocker that dies, and then I die? Yeah, cool. Yeah, just dead. Got it. Got it. On the draw against mono red prowess, they stalled on 1 land, still killed me. Oh, it's good to be back. Okay. No. Yeah, maybe? I guess. Alright, let's try it like this. I'm happy to die very quickly. I am super dead super quickly. All right, keeping that one. I got my 1 win against mono red prowess with this kind of hand. Condescend, Condescend. They kept a 1-lander, and we hit them with 2 Condescends, and they died. So maybe it happens again. So we're taking 5 this turn. Lava Spike would deal 1 more damage next turn, so I'm kind of glad to take it now, I guess. We're going to be able to play Sylvan Scrying into Expedition Map, which means we will have Tron. Play the map and have Condescend ready to go. I think. If I survive the next turn, So I've got a mine. So I'm going to tower a power plant. Let's get the power plant. I survived the next turn. I can crack the blast zone on 1, although it'll kill my map and my Arcum's Astrolabe, so not super hot on that. But we're probably just going to die now, so no worries. Firebolt. Okay. And Lightning Bolt. So 5, 4, and 2. Taking 11 this turn. Okay. We're at 4. Okay. Oh, nothing to be down on here, Mare Bear. So we're going to play Krasis for X equals 2, which gains me 1 life and draws me 1 card. Hope that this is in any way relevant. It can't be. They would have to hit a land. If they have Lava Spike, they kill me. If they have Lava Dart, they kill me. If they have... I'm listing out in order their worst possible. Yeah, we're just dead. Yeah. On turn 4. Okay. That was the worst deck I've played in a long, long time. I don't even know what to say about this one. Don't play it. Don't play this deck. Don't do it. If anyone wanted to play this deck, here's what we're going to do. So we're going to take these Primeval Titans, get them the hell out of here. For sure. If you want to play All Is Dust, you need to play more than 1, because you don't have any way to get to it. I think Hydroid Krasis is a kind of cute payoff card, so that's kind of fine. All this stuff is fine. Oh, the Astrolabes. What are we doing with this? Why are these in here? Is it just for the Yorion, I guess? So the real problem is you're playing an 80-card deck, and you took a terrible idea, Blue-Green Tron, and then you made it into a considerably worse idea by doing it Blue-Green Tron with Yorion. If you're going to continue doing that, I think all of these need to go out. Sorry, all of these need to go out. Plus the Oblivion Stone probably needs to go out, because it's a one-of. I don't know what that's doing in there, because you can't fetch that with Sanctum of Ugin. Colorless creature cards. So you can't get that with Sanctum of Ugin, so that doesn't even matter. And then with your mana base, if you do want to keep playing the Arcum's Astrolabes, you have to do something about the fact that Sanctum of Ugin and Blast Zone and Academy Ruins can't cast any of your green spells, any of your blue spells, or your Astrolabes. The color sources in this are just god-awful. They're so bad. I don't think Prophetic Prism is a card you should be playing in Modern. I think you should probably fill this out with Signets, or maybe some of the blue-green Talisman. Coiling Oracle? This is insanity. I understand that you can flicker it with Yorion, but this is just way, way too greedy. So if you cut these 12 cards and added a bunch more lands and fixed the colors on the mana base, maybe it would certainly be a lot closer to playable. As someone who's played a lot of crazy piles on this channel, let me be the first to say this one would need a lot of work to get it anywhere close to being playable. That said, there was a neat thing, which was Urza's Tower puts Yorion in your hand. So if you have your Tron, you Tron plus 1 land of any kind of land from this deck. So your 7 mana from your Tron plus 1 land is enough to go get Yorion and play him. Except you don't have any of the colors. So you need to have all the colors. Kids, say no to drugs and blue-green Tron. Yes, Mad Cow Chicken with the tagline we all needed to hear. Winners don't do Tron with 80 cards. Winners don't do Tron in 80 cards. With all that out of the way, Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Anyone watching this absolute train wreck on YouTube, I hope you've enjoyed yourself. I kind of enjoyed myself. Sometimes you just get stuck in a spot and you go, I don't know, let's just watch this thing burn. And we did. The Kinnan Urza deck from earlier, there is a wonderful primer that was written by me and the co-creator of that deck, Jiggy Wiggy. Hold on. Co-creator of that deck, Jiggy Wiggy, who is fabulous person. So check out that primer. That league was not phenomenal, but that archetype in general is really, really good. So keep an eye on it. And I am done for this evening. A little bit shorter stream tonight, which is good because I've done 2 over 6-hour streams already this week. So get a little bit of a break tonight. I will be back tomorrow at 8 p.m., maybe a little earlier if I can squeeze it in, so we can play something before the prelim, and then we'll see if we're playing the prelim with my Kinnan Urza deck, and we'll see if we're going to come back and play the challenge on Saturday. So have yourself a great night. Take care of your friends, family, loved ones, all of those wonderful things. That is all important. And if my wonderful friend is streaming, we're going to send all 10 of us over there and say hi to my good friend, the one and only Lawson Zandy. So I'll be saying hi to you, Lawson, in just a moment. See you there.